I don't get gay marriage. Two men doing that is just wrong.
What's there to get? It's just a couple of fellas having a go at each other.
It goes against God, not something you'd understand.
You're right. It's not something I'd understand. If I were discussing this with anyone else, I would bring up the argument that the personal religious beliefs should not affect the true love of two other people. But then I remember that you have the emotional range of a watercress sandwich, and you are totally indifferent to the feelings and lives of others, so I won't bother.
What the f do you mean by that, you fag?
Nothing. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Is it just me, or does the Martian look dumb? Maybe like a Netflix movie or something? How would he live on Mars for so long? Stupid.
The book actually goes quite in depth as to how one would go about surviving on Mars for such a long period of time, based on the math and the protagonist's background botany. It's quite a good read.
Okay, but how would he live if there is no sound in space?
Your train of thought is stalled at the station as always, Brendan. Poor Brendan.
My train of thought isn't stalled, you fag. I just asked a simple question. Now are you gonna answer it or not?
Very well, very well. Although there is indeed no sound in space, as you so eloquently observed, there are miraculous devices that have been invented that allow humans to live and breathe in harsh environments, such as the Martian surface. These devices do not depend at all on whether or not sound can be transferred to the void of space. I see you are a simple man and of delicate construction, so I thought I might clear that up for you.
Suck my dick, you fag, that's not all what I said. I said the movie was unrealistic because no one could live on Mars for any period of time without things like sound or food or water. Get it now?
Much as the way sound cannot travel through space because it is a void, thoughts cannot travel through Brendan's head.
Fucking immigrants coming in from Iraq and Syria. Stick them in Arizona if they like the desert so much. Or better yet, send them back to where they came from.
Your comment suggests that your family has a background rich in biodiversity.
Alright, Fight Club. 5 out of 7 movie.
5 out of 7? I must say, this is a grading scale like no other I've seen before.
Shut the fuck up, Rob. I liked the movie. I thought it was dark and mysterious. Almost as good as The Dark Knight.
Yes, I don't think we'll soon forget The Dark Knight, the masterful superhero film by Christopher Nolan.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Whatever, I don't care. The point is, I like Fight Club, and I would give it a perfect score.
Sullivan's theorem. In a film reviewing situation, the integer 5 is roughly equivalent to the integer 7. Note, this is not applicable in any other scenario.
Why the f do you do this on every single status I post? Seriously?
Well, you make it so easy.
Well, 5 days until Krampus comes out. I'm so excited to see this one.
So, a week?
I fucking hate you.
Love the way the rain smells. It's about time it rained. The whole state is gonna be turned to Mad Max if we don't get some moisture in the air soon.
Oh, I like rain too.
What are your thoughts on Mad Max, Brendan?
I like the new movie, but not the old ones.
Really? Because I thought the second one was a solid 5 out of 7. Oh god, not this again.
Mighty Python and the Holy Grail. Worst film I've ever seen.
Yes, Mighty Python certainly were a mighty group of comedic titans. Mighty fine post, Brendan. Rob, shut the f*** up! You've been way too hard on Brendan recently. Stop it or I'll block you. Sarah, stay out of this or I'll slap you with my Mighty Python.
Mass shooting at Planned Parenthood. Of course Obama is using it as an excellent excuse for taking away our guns.
You do realize that people died, right? Is now really the time to complain about stricter gun regulations that may prevent such things from happening?
Yeah, people die, but that's not the issue. I'm talking about gun control, so please stay on this topic.
Do you understand how insensitive you sound? How are your personal opinions somehow more important than the lives of innocent people?
The point is, though, is that the government will use this excuse to take away our guns. Americans need to join together and vote to make sure this doesn't happen.
Who are you voting for, Brendan?
I am a proud supporter of Donald Trump!
I rest my case. Should marijuana be legal? Discuss.
No.
I personally say yes, but I could see why people would disagree. Let's try to keep it civil here, guys. I'm surprised you'd say no, Brendan. Isn't polluting my body with the devil's lettuce my right as a free American?
No, because it is not legal, and therefore it is not your right.
Well, that's not really what we're discussing here. We're talking about whether or not it should be legal, not whether or not it is. And I said it should be my right, not that it is my right. See the difference?
No, because it is not your right to break the law.
Come on, Brendan. Christ. Brendan, are you high right now?
It is my patriotic duty as an American to uphold the law.
And it is my patriotic duty as an internet user to tell you that you're a hopeless cretin.
Shots fired!
Just saw Toy Story 3. Not a big fan. Pixar is starting to really suck. Did not like the ending at all. Toy Story 3 was way better.
And I wasn't really big on the first Batman movie. Batman Begins, though, was way better.
Batman Begins was the first Batman movie.
As opposed to Toy Story 3, which is, as we all know, was the second Toy Story movie.
F you, Rob. I meant Toy Story 2, not Toy Story 3. It was obvious, so just stop it.
I personally would award Toy Story 3 a perfect 5 out of 7 score.
Bought a new armor for my bedroom on Craigslist today.
Cool, it'll go well with your guillotine and feudalistic ideologies.
What the f are you talking about?
Brendan.
My mistake. I thought given the first word in Brendan's post, his reference to medieval garments, and he was challenging me to a proverbial bout of internet witticisms. I see that I was incorrect. It's a f***ing armor, dude. I don't know how to spell it, so just lay off.
Brendan, do you mean an armor, like a wardrobe? I, for one, like to keep all my chainmail safely inside my armor where it belongs.
Can't believe the Kim Davis story has disappeared. She stood up for what she believed in, but now the gay mirage has been forced upon this great nation.
This is the 5th status you've made about gay marriage. Why do you care so much? Worrying about what a couple of gay dudes do in the privacy of their own home is about the gayest thing for a guy to do.
What the f*** are you implying? I am 100% straight.
You're a narrow sea passage connecting two large bodies of water?
You're not even making sense now. Just stop talking before you embarrass yourself.
Brendan, he's saying that you used the wrong straight.
No, I did not, because spell check recognizes it. You can spell it either way.
Don't even bother, Tim. It goes straight through one ear and out the other with old Brendan. My niece turned 17 today. Lots of love, Emily.
Special age. Congrats.
Happy 15th birthday, Emily.
Rob, for the last f***ing time, shut up about the 5=7 bull. I'm so f***ing done with it. I will report you.
Kathy, have you ever considered getting Emily a nice armor for a big day?
I f***ing hate you so f***ing much, I swear to God. Going bungee jumping this weekend. Can't wait.
Have fun. Natural selection, do your stuff.
Rob has been a giant pain in the ass for me recently, as I'm sure you all know. People have messaged me saying I should block him, but if I block him he wins. I need to show him I don't care about his child comments.
Ah, I see. You don't care. That's why I made an entire status about it. Gotcha. Brendan, just block him. Rob, stop it.
Why are you doing this?
Because I and everyone else who knows you has to put up with your idiocy on your feeds for far too long. Someone had to call you out on it. A silent protector, a watchful guardian. A dark night.
You're so f***ing obnoxious.
Remember, Brendan, if you block me, the terrorists win.